Does the average buyer value the art more or the story more? Or if they are asked to choose. Okay, let's see. But if you were to ask some of the manga creators on this platform, because we're on TikTok for the second, they would tell you that power levels matter more, right? Because a lot of times, if you watch those guys, they will talk about power levels all day long, all night long. We don't know a lick of story. We don't have a lick of good struggle. All they keep doing is talking about damn power levels. So if you were asking them, they would tell you power levels, even though we're trying to tell them no, the story matters. Like some of the strongest points of people liking to read different type of manga has to do with the variety of stories, how good they are at pulling people in to the emotional points of different characters depending on the type of story. So, as someone who is a writer, I say that your story cannot suck if you want people to continue reading that story. At the same time, because you're dealing with a visual media, because that's what comics are, the definition of comics is sequential art. The art we have to be able to figure out what the hell you're trying to tell us. The point of the art is to give us a visual representation of what is supposed to be going on. And the art has to be good enough to keep our attention to wanting to flip to the next page or scroll up or down to the next panel, and to give us enough information so that we correctly understand what is happening, what's the intention. Because unfortunately, a picture's worth 1,000 words. If you talk to someone who has to critique stories and figure stuff out, I'm saying the story has to be solid, but not necessarily to the in terms of, we're talking about comics, the art has to support what is happening in the story, or else it's just pictures. If the art is not supporting the story, the art is just pictures. Your art has to support the story. Neither are more important than the other, because you can have great art and a shitty story and people will stop reading a book. So it has to work together.